I'm in pain, but let's move forward. I'm in pain. Let's go. So, like, yeah, we're going to. Ramaphosa is talking about the history of apartheid. He's talking about the existence of ANC, why it existed, what the pain that apartheid caused. We have nothing today because of apartheid. So we're going to listen here. We're going to share our opinion. It's educational video. No one is attacked. We're going to listen to our president. Nothing much, nothing less. I don't want people coming here and misbehaving.
Mati
Timba, president. Wow.
Matimba Manda Manda Nibelang Bakhaitso Sanbonan Molweni ke thaba gagolo go ba mo gare ga lona ke simolle ka go dumedisa boetapele ba African National Congress.
You see, like in Africa, if you say like you're African, you're South African, you're living in this country, you must be able to speak Tswana, you must be able to speak Sotho, you must be able to speak Xhosa, you must speak Zulu. You must speak our language. You can see the president can speak Changani, he can speak Zvenda, he can speak Zulu, he can speak Sotho, he can speak Tswana, he can speak Spedi. This is what we need to do. We need to select a president who can speak our language, and he must be an African. Because now I'm not in for white presidents in Africa. I'm not in for that. White president in Africa doesn't make any sense at all. Doesn't make any sense. Just imagine in Africa, the continent of black people having a white pregnant president. So this is a very speech that we need to listen and able to understand why why ANC was formed, apartheid, and how our forefathers were fighting back with people who came in with guns.
By emetseng National Executive Committee mo Northwest ke dumedise le boetapele ba Regional Executive Committee ya rona gona mo ke dumedise le ba di-branch tsa rona ke dumedise baruti ba teng le dikgosi tse teng.
This issue that was happening, there was a crime in Northwest, right? The communities of Northwest, they saw crime in their houses and they were selling it for the living. And then they call police for them. They say like, we're not stealing. This crime is in, right? And again, like we're going to focus on greenies. The greenies will love ANC. The greenies will never leave ANC. But we're going to touch on that when time goes. Let's go.
Ke dumedise le presidente wa Youth League le baetapele ba bang ba tsamayang le bona. Ke dumedise le baetapele ba Women's League. Ke bona bomme ba apere seaparo se se pila mole. Ke re malebongwe.
Let's move forward because of the greeting is long. The greeting of our president is long. He's greeting everyone, and then as we want the meaningful things, we want the topic, we want something to talk about, something that's going to open our eyes.
Ke ka tsela eno ya theiwa ANC gore e lwanele tokologo ya rona. Re lwanela tokologo e.
That means ANC has been fighting for 112, if I'm not mistaken, 114, sorry. 114, and based on my history, based on how I done my research, ANC fought for 82 years with no freedom. 82 years plus 32 is 114. ANC was there fighting for black people. Even like in today, ANC implemented affirmative action, ANC implemented BBE, ANC implemented land without paying any cent for black people. Affirmative action, it works like this. There are people who have masters and what you don't understand when you say affirmative action. We are talking about affirmative action. We are talking about when a black person and a white person apply for jobs, they're going to sacrifice for a black child. And then we have BBE is focused on you want to run a business. It focus on like you want to it's black empowerment. You want funding for your own business, and the land without paying any cent is when what happened during apartheid when they came in and stole our land. This is a land without paying nothing. Just imagine these things it happened last year when you see like white people say like we are going to tell Trump, we are going to tell Trump, and then they did tell Trump, and indeed Trump was reacting, and then Trump was saying like I'll stop providing my medicine, I'll stop providing aid and funding because of ANC is there for a black child, and this is what we want.
ANC e lwanne for 82 years.
Mm.
E lwanela tokologo. E phomella ka 1994. E tshwantseng hore e etsiwe e mentsi.
Facts. He's speaking the truth, man. He's speaking the truth. When from that 1940, they found that they have a lot of work to do. They have a lot of work to do to make sure black people are equal to whites. But like now, we're still waiting for a land. Then after the land, I think ANC will be done his job. Then we can live the best life, because like now we're waiting for the land.
E tshwanetse gore e etse gore bophelo ba batho ba rona bo ke bo tswelle pele ka tsela e tshwanetseng. Ra itse ge gore re ne re phela thata bjang ka tlase ga kgatelelo ya apartheid.
Yeah, man. You see, like even Ramaphosa talking about the history of the black child. Even Ramaphosa talking about the history of the black child, the history that must be put in the school subjects, the history that must be put on the books. Like students must be able to, our kids must be able to understand what happened during apartheid. This is the history that must be put in the books so that our kids they can understand what they went through, what their parents went through, and today they're living in poverty because of apartheid.
ANC le ya re mosebetsi wa rona ke hore re etse matsapa ohle gore re empa ibere re tshwantse re simolle ka tsona tseo tse re ka di kgonang re di etse le gona ANC le ya re ntho ya gore re baakanye ntho tsohle tsa bophelo ba batho ba re tla ne re etsa re isa bophelo ba batho ba rona ko pele selemo le selemo.
Like when you say like ANC after when like they got into power, into government, they see like they have a lot of things they need to fix. Like I said, that's why they started with affirmative action. Then they come with affirmative action. The Indian can apply, a white person can apply, a Chinese can apply, and black person can apply. Based on those, the law, affirmative action, they're going to take a black child. A black empowerment. Black empowerment is when a black child to run a business, want to do those funding and those kind of stuff. And land without paying any cent is when they came in during and they remove our ancestors from their own land. That one is land without paying any cent. So when they came to power, they noticed that we need to deal with lots of crises for black people. We have a lot of crises that we need to deal or that we need to fix. Then they start with the small things. That's what he's saying. I don't know, maybe he's lying to us or speaking the truth, but yeah.
Ya bona sentle gore ntho tse ngata di sentswe ke bao ba ne ba tshwere lefatshe le go tlogela ka 1652 ba sentse ntho tse dintsi for 300 and 40 years ba ntse ba senya lefatshe le, and e seng fela go le senya, ba ntse ba dubaganya ntho tsohle.
He's talking about white people. He's talking about white people. He said they came here, they've been destroying this country. He said like they came here for, they've been destroying this country. And I don't understand when I see black child, you want to vote for whoever. The president like is talking about how these people came here for years and they came here for years, these people, and destroying our country. When you say like these people came here in South Africa for the years he mentioned, is white people. And we see like black people are busy say like whoever. Hey black people, wake up, you can do things by yourself. Why you can't fix your own country? Why you can't fix your own continent? You guys make people angry, man.
Ba re divider, ba etsa yona ntho e le ba re divide and rule. So ANC ya ipha mosebetsi oo wa gore e tla baakanya dintho tse dintsi tse ne di senyega. So gompieno re celebrate birthday ya mokgatlo o. Mokgatlo o ileng wa kopanya batho. Mokgatlo o ileng wa etsa gore re fumane tokologo ya rona. Gompieno re happy birthday.
Like if you don't understand Sistwana Sutu, I will explain with simple English. You say like today we are celebrating the party that makes sure we got our freedom. That's why like when it comes to a grannies, man. Grannies, black grannies in South Africa, they want nothing with EFF. Because of they understand with ANC, oh my god, with ANC. Because they understand the pain of apartheid. Our grannies, our forefathers, man, even the grannies who are still alive now, they will tell like, I will go with ANC wherever I go. Because they understand the pain of apartheid. They understand our kids they've been killed, others they've been sexually harassed, others they've been raped, others he understand the pain our grannies say like we don't want anything that's going to make us to go with whites. We don't want anything that's going to make us South Africans to be ruled or to be run by white people. The pain that our parents went through, either they've been tortured, either they've been getting a permanent disorder the, the because of the whites who came here and beat our forefathers. So you see, they celebrating that thing today, yesterday. So
Ra ba gopola le bona bo Sol Blaikie, bo ntate Reverend Mahabane le ba bantsintsi ba ileng ba etsa matsapa a mantsi gore ANC e be e fitlhe mo. Re gopola le baetapele ba tshwana le bo ntate Moses Kotane le mme Rebecca Kotane le ba bang ba bantsi ba bang ba makgowa ebile ba ileng ba kena mo ntweng e ya go lwantsha kgethologo e ne e le teng.
yeah, when it comes to white people, dog, it doesn't mean all white people are bad. It doesn't mean all white people they want to see black people suffering. It doesn't mean like that. Mina ngo 61 years ngiqala ukuvota ngo 94 kodwa there is a comment I'm reading ulethu ngo 2000 manje lonto ngimisele ukuvotela lutho. So like black people are so tired of ANC. Black people they say like ANC is not fighting for us.
La ntate Moses Kotane le mme Rebecca Kotane merilo ba lelapa la ha Kotane gore ba ile ba re
You see like I have a problem with Wi-Fi now. But let's move forward. Let's move forward. You say us to say like we see you, we remember you, you fought for this country, we'll never forget. talking about the apartheid, what our ancestors went through. When you listen here very carefully, is a thing that apartheid. There must be apartheid subject in schools, man. There must be apartheid subject in schools.
Fantate Kotane o tlhagang gona fa mo Bokone Bophirima. Re ne re leboga le magosi a rona ba ileng ba kena mo ntweng e ya go lwantshana le so gompieno ke letsatsi le botlhokwa gagolo mo go rona re le ANC. A gona le mokgatlho o le mong mo Africa e kaofela e na le dilemo tse 114 ke
Facts. ANC, man, ANC stand fighting Riebeck or what? They stand they fight Van Riebeck, ANC, to say like we're going to fight these white people coming from Europe who's going to abuse us in our own country. ANC, this was say like in this Africa as a whole, as a black people continent, there is no party. There's no party that existed from 114 years. Only ANC. Besides, there is no party existed for 114 years. ANC fighting for those who came from Europe and done wrong thing to our sisters. So, like in today's, as black people, we are waiting to get our land back. Yeah, it's like that. It's like when ANC get into a power, they notice there's a lot of things to do. But this sort of land is a big issue, right? That's why like it's into law like now to get the land back. So like now we must be prepared and prepare ourselves. The land is coming back and it's coming back. We're going to do it legally. We're going to follow procedures. We're going to follow the laws to get our land back. So now you must be prepared, you must do planning about what we're going to do with the land, we're going to run a business, we're going to do properties, what we're going to do with the land we're going to get when because of like ANC implemented affirmative action, ANC implemented BBE for a black child. So like now you must be relaxed, so like, oh the land is happening. You know, so let's give President Ramaphosa the time to speak his mind, the time to tell us about more about the history that must be taught to a black child, the history that's going to change the life. If it's right, it's yeah, it's right. So let's go and listen to uh, Ramaphosa.
lefatsheng le kaofela o na leng 114 years ke ANC fela and kaofela rona re tshwanetse re boge ANC ka go tlisa tokologo mo South Africa. A gona mokgatlho le one o tlisitseng tokologo mo rona.
Facts. We need to thank our forefathers. We need to thank our ancestors for fighting apartheid. And even like today, we can fight ourselves and make our choice go with EFA. Now, black child have voice now. Have voice now against Europeans who are living, even like they still benefited the land of our forefathers, even today. This thing when I'm here is here. Dog, this thing what I chilled, I was staying there when I'm here is
Of what the African National Congress has existed for 114 years. We are inheriting the legacy of the ANC in terms of its existence, in terms of the work that it has done, and on this 114 of the ANC, we say we are taking inspiration from those leaders who have come before us. That's why the reader.
yes, we inherited we inherit from ANC. But where is the land? Yes, we can say like yes, we can come today and say we inherited is what oh my god English. Only she I hope you understand me what I'm trying to say. You can say like those kind of stuff, say like we inherited, but where is the land, say? Where is the land? You understand? This thing's all about talking about apartheid And as black people, we inherited from ANC, um, ANC like doing this, ANC like doing this, ANC like doing this, ANC doing this.
Kotana. We take inspiration gore ANC e re kgolele e tswelle pele e phele.
First, bring back the land first before if one out to vote for ANC, the land must be returned and we must be equal. And there must be isolation. This thing of Orania must be down. There must be not people separate themselves from us.
ANC e tla dula e le teng e tla dula e tsa tiro e entsweng ke ANC and a
No, like there was no parties that time during apartheid. Black people came together. Like in the earliest on his speech, he said like black people they came together and they came with this message of like we don't come together and say like me I'm Zulu, me I'm Xhosa, me you are Changani, me you are Sotho, you are Tswana. They came together, right? They say like we are defeating this apartheid, right, President? They say like we came together and say like we are defeating this apartheid. So why you talk like that? I want to check the battery. Um, I want to check the battery for an hour. I want to push me for an hour. So like they came together as our forefathers and coming together to defeat.
o re reng ha re o sheba be re bona o kare o tla kgona go etsa mosebetsi o entsweng ke ANC. I say it without any measure of doubt. On the South African political landscape, any organization that has the principles, that has the policies, that has the broad existence.
The policies, those who benefited from apartheid from their forefathers, those who benefited from the apartheid from their forefathers who came in and did bad to our ancestors, they are busy saying like, hey, I say like, if you're not happy in South Africa, leave, go back home. If you're not happy in South Africa, go back home, go back to Mozambique, go back to Europe, go back to Dutch, go back to Germany, go back to India, go back to Lesotho, go back to Botswana, go back. They know themselves. They are busy coming here because they think they are special or they want a special treatment. Hey, ANC do this, ANC do this. If you are not happy, you can leave. You can go back where you come from or where your forefathers coming from or where your roots coming from. You're not coming here to deal with your emotions. You're not coming here to feed your emotions. People they come here, they think like this is their home, and then you want us to feed their emotions. We don't have time for that. Now we have time to fix. Just imagine.
And support that the ANC has. Lona le kopane mo le bantsi me re sa nagana gore le tlatla ka bontsi le ba ngata so se se bolela gore mongwe le mongwe o le mo wa amogela gore ANC ka nnete e eng ya phela ebile e eta pele ke yona e tang pele ntho tse dintsi ANC bophelo ba yona ka bane ke mokgatlo o motona e ntse e tsamaya yes e ntse e matha ema e tsamaya ka hobane ke mokgatlo wa batho re mo staging mo re reng ra intlafatsa. We are renewing ourselves as the African National Congress. We are opening December. Ya re tiro re shebisane gagolo le yona ke a go ntlafatsa ANC.
It's a thing of like those who are afraid of inequality, those who are afraid of equality, they be saying like, hey, like sometimes I don't like to entertain people who are weak, crybabies. I don't like to entertain crybabies. They're busy saying like, Hi. Let's leave it because I'm going to cry.
Re etse gore re ntšhafatse. ANC must be renewed. ANC must be united. Ebe le baetapele ba tla sebeletsang setšhaba, e seng baetapele ba tla itshebeletsang ka bobona. Ebe le baetapele ba ratang setšhaba.
You must.
E seke ya ba
Whoa, before I speak. You, President, you must go and deal with those people who were being questioned in Mother Commission inquiry. So you can't say like ANC must have people who are going to put people first, not themselves. People who do things for personal use, personal gain, and don't care about what people. Right? And based on what you're saying, I do respect that with all respect. I do respect that with all respect, but you, because of the thing about apartheid and. So like you must make sure then that those people who have been appearing on Mother Commission, there must be um, a decision that's going to set example for those who are going to be found guilty. There must be a strong penalty that's going to teach people a lesson. Because like now you can say they must have ANC must have people who are going to put people first, not people who are going to loot, not corruption. But we want to see based on the decision you're going to make now as a president of this country.
ANC ya baetapele ba tla utswang tšhelete ya setšhaba. E ska ba ANC ya baetapele ba leng botswa. Ebe ANC ya baetapele le ditho tse ikemiseditseng gore e ise tiro ya ANC ko pele. Gompieno ke tsamaya le modulasetulo wa lona, Comrade Nono Maloi. Re ile ra kena dintlong tse mmalwanyana gona fa mo Ward 21. Re ne re tsamaya le baetapele ba branchi ya lona gona fa.
Door campaign. Hey, black people, what do you need? Hey, I need water. Hey, why you say like you are going to give the land back? Now, like that's what I'm waiting for. Because I have a lot of business to run to feed back my community, to give back to my community. So, but if you don't mention something like that, so like I'm going to give you the land back, I'm going to give you things like big like this, I'm going to do things like this, like this, like this. That's where problem starts. That's where problem starts. Give us hope. Give us things that's going to change our country.
Ra kope Thabang.
Come on, let me talk.
Motlhanka
What's that?
o dutse gaufi le nna o. Motlhanka o ra re ha re tsamaye le yena. Pele re tsamaya le yena, o ne a re jwetsa. A re yena wa sebetsa mo branching ene branch ya gage ya phela. A ntse a bua le ba bang ba sebetsang le bona ba teng mo. Mabitso a bona ke a tshwara sentle. A re branch e ya bona mo Ward 21 ya sebetsa.
This is here. What ANC does when they say ANC in the communities they're working, we have illegal foreigners, we have illegal shops, people don't pay tax, people are selling the wrongful food. What ANC is doing exactly in the communities? What is your role? We have a lot of crime happening. We have a councillors who are doing nothing. So if you say like this, these people are working, they're working by doing what exactly? That's the question I'm asking myself. Yes, we have people in ANC, they are working, but we have a shops that are selling in shops that are we have the shops that are hiring illegal immigrants. But we have councillors, what they are doing exactly. They're sitting there eating the money.
Mosebetsi o pila gagolo. ra mamela ka tsebe e le nngwe nna ke ile ka mamela ka tsebe e le nngwe ke re no go ka etsagala gore o re tshasa ka botoro mo matlhong gante ga re ile kopana le batho mo dintlong tsa bona tse fapakaneng ke bona ba ne ba re
where is that place? Where is that place, Cyril Ramaphosa? What the job they're doing? Why we have the special shops that are not registered, selling wrong food, crime? Why have that kind of stuff? These are simple issues that we can deal with. It's not like the big issues we can deal with.
ka tlasa boetapele ba motlhanka o ba reng ke Thabang ke batlo ra eme le mmona ke senatla la mmona le lona gore motlhako o ja papa le nama dula fatshe so a re kopana le batho ba re o ka nnete o dula a le gare ga rona o bitsa di-meeting tsa setšhaba mo brancheng a re tlhalosetse tse tsotlhe tse etsagalang batho ka bo bona ba re na le
6 electricity. We need land. Like I'm sorry, the best way to deal with listen, man, don't be too emotional. Don't be too emotional. Listen very carefully because I deal with people who don't have listening skill, and I need to teach them to you need to listen carefully. You need to understand my point. You need to understand why I'm saying this. We are dealing with people who fail to understand the powerful of the land.
la go le jwalo motlhanka kgathiwa a segiwa ke ena wa pele o tlang a tlo re tlhalosetsa sentle gore go etsagalang a fetse moo a be a tlise ditanka tsa metsi a re fe metsi strata le strata jalo nna ke mametse tsebe e yaka e nngwe ntse e bulega ganyana re a re na le mathata a motlakase wa tshumiwa o bo o timiwa o tshumiwa wa timiwa ba re no wa tla mo go rona a tshwere ditshwantsho tsa gore bontsha gore na bothata ba motlakase o ke bofeng. He literally goes out and takes photographs and videos.
Thank you. Liga, kita lihat. Sharp. Yo. I will say I will agree with Julius Malema. When I will agree with Julius Malema when you say when Julius Malema say Ramaphosa, he's good when it comes to speaking. When it comes to this, Ramaphosa, man, because I'm falling from what he's saying now. I'll be like, wow. I'll be like, wow, man. What he's saying, I'll be like, wow. I totally agree with I totally agree with good when it comes to
The community what is the problem is going to be fixed. Babare and what thusa le bana ko sekolong o thusa le bana ko sekolong ko sekolong ha bana ba ithuta sentle ba grabo 80% o ba krela di laptop.
Yes. Who's that? I want to see that mayor because I believe mayor of that. Oh, what?
Raise the challenge.
I'll be there, man. You will, hey, Gaviek.
Aba rekele di thapisi bana bao ba tswang malapeng.
When your last time president buying a tough is because of it's clear you're saying in get tough is or get grasshopper. The whole president, I don't know when is this last time buying a toffees for the kids. So the mayor, I don't know, this is a Rustenberg or what? This is a Rustenberg or what? So like he 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 come and buy kids toffees. Kids were getting 80%. Kids were doing well, but they're from poor background.
Ba mo go senang tšhelete a re ba ba matric ha ba ile go ngwala exam tsa bona ba ba le di-camp ba romela ko di-classroomong and so forth go ska kena ba tsamaye ge a
Based on what you are saying, based on what he's saying, based on what I'm listening to what the president is saying about this mayor, this is a good mayor. Good mayor. Based on what he's saying and based on what I'm hearing and based on what you are hearing, you're totally going to agree to like what is talking about this guy. He's a good mayor. I don't wanna lie. I don't want to lie. He's a good mayor, man. He's a good mayor that every community needs. Based on what he's saying, dog. Based on what he's saying, I don't wanna lie. He says like this person is a good mayor. He's a good mayor. I don't know, maybe, but based on what he's saying, like I totally agree. Like he's a good mayor.
se ditaba tsa gago ke be ke bula tsebe ya bobedi ka re no ke a utlwa jwanong a ba re no ga go na le mafu ke ena wa pele go fitlha a ilo raiser thuso.
Wow. Let's listen to the other one. I think it's a deputy. I don't know. I think the deputy. So let's listen to him. I hope he's going to talk about the future. Because of Ramaphosa was focusing on apartheid, what our ancestors were experiencing. Yeah, man. Ish, this nonsense. Yeah, what is it? What is it? Yeah, yeah. I give a don't forget to have a good plan. I don't know what's happening here. Committee meeting, Madibai Northwest. Like the whole. Oh, my soul, my soul. My soul, my soul. Aye. My soul, my soul. My soul. You know, like, you don't know my soul. You don't know my soul. My soul, my soul. My soul, my soul. My soul, my. You don't know, guys. If you don't know my soul, you are not from Africa. You are not.
For molaetsa wa rona from there kgone go fa LG re solofetse go nna le cake e mo tseleng ga ise fitlhe a re tsamaile le tla sala le ja
This guy is my soul, my soul. My soul. This guy is my soulmate. This guy means running a big company in South Africa of the mining industry. Wait.
LG
Welcome to Madibing. Rahamogela Armashapele Matsoho.
Re tlapeng matsogo a rona re amogele SG. Dog, you see, like, it comes slow like now. That's what.
As a community of Madibing, we love the ANC. We just request the leadership to remember us so that they can help us to improve lives of the people of Madibing.
Yebo, yebo.
The ANC. The ANC has fought a battle. Today, we are able to participate with the big companies. You are giving opportunities. I'm not being biased. I'm telling the truth. That's why we are here.
Yes.
That's why Viva ANC, Viva ANC.
Correct. When you say able to participate, they can able to run their own company. There is a black empowerment. BEE, affirmative action. The black child life must be black success. You understand? That's why, like you say, like people don't understand how much I love ANC. Why I'm here. I'm speaking on the behalf of ANC. It's because of this kind of stuff.
To talk to our leadership to fix their shortcomings so that they can do better with us, they can work with us. Let's go vote for our ANC. Viva ANC, viva!
Viva! So I love black excellence. I love black excellence, and black excellence give us dignity. Black excellence show us this is our country. Black excellence show this is our continent. This is the country of a black child. That's why I love black excellence. I love with all I have. This is my soul, my soul, my soul. My soul, my soul, my soul. My soul I will. My soul I go. Solisto. Solepe. If 5G, I'll never like game and when I bua hela, I go ne HG dog. That come, we take you, Okay, let me do like this. When the Wi-Fi is to speak, they give SG to speak now. Let's give him a chance to speak, man. But if you don't know my soul, come not from here. Maybe from somewhere else, but now I will tell you, like, if you don't know my soul, dog, you are not from here. You are from, I don't know. Where you coming from, man? Where you coming from? Let's give, I hope it's going to, because of, like, now they speak to one. When they come, they say, what are you saying to us?
Amandla.
Away,
Amandla.
away.
Uzoyithola kanjani?
Uhlele khona.
Ungaye esikolweni. Uzoyithola kanjani? Ungaye esikolweni. We have changed this thing now. Asisathi uzoyithola kanjani uhlele ekhona sithi uzoyithola kanjani ungaye esikolweni.
Where is the jobs? When you change it, you must change it, bring the jobs. Why you change something and then you don't bring the jobs? Say, like, where you're going to get it if you are not going to school. We went to school, but we are starting to get the jobs. Where's the jobs thing? And stop saying when you go to school. How you're going to get it when you're going to school, but there's no jobs. You guys are playing with us, man.
And I want to start there. Today we are celebrating 114 years of the African National Congress. The ANC was formed on the 8th of January in 1912 in Vaihoek in Mangaruti Lidikos. They formed the African National Congress. And that is why today on the 8th of January, as we move to Muruleng on Saturday, we say happy birthday ANC, happy birthday.
Happy. So, like, people from ANC are kings. To say, like, we need to fight apartheid. We need to fight these Europeans. But even in today, we are still waiting for our land. They say like we need during apartheid. They say like when they form ANC, they say like we need to fight these Europeans, these Dutch people. Today they call themselves African. Go people, they forget where they. You can't forget where you're coming from. You can't do that. So these people, they're the one who form, are the one who form, are the ones who form. What is this? Priests and our kings, our traditional leaders, to say like we need to fight apartheid and and let them go back home.
There for 114 years in existence. Asiliva or a pepe, la iti pepe. Nako tsa kgale ne re apara dipepe. E nyametse le Levi's a re sa e bona. E teng Levi's. Yeah, ANC is a durable fashion. Intsimba ikobeki. It has got shock absorbers. So shock absorbers because along the way, gona le di pothole.
Like you're going through pain, you're going through struggle. Dog, things are not happening. You see by yourself, like, man, wow. When you try to fix this side is leaking. When you try to fix this side is leaking. You understand? We need to start to embrace the struggle. What you say, like there's other things that appear like now, then disappear, and they appear like now, disappear. We need to um 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 I don't know what to say this, man, but when whatever life it puts you, man, you need to soldier on. You need to make sure you stand up and you fight back. You don't let when things are fighting, when things become so hard, and then you remain quiet, you sit down. You must keep on fighting. You must keep on approaching. You must keep. This is what ANC is doing. It affect ANC defeated apartheid. ANC defeated apartheid. They know.
Is standing. And today we are celebrating. Yeah, so I want to thank my soul. And I want to say,
dog, my soul is a inspiration, dog. My soul is a inspiration, guys. You know, like I was talking a lot, and then yeah, para talking. This Wi-Fi able to talk and again able to talk and then talk because I was busy talking alone while I cannot see my soul, man. My soul that is inspiration, is motivation, is all those things you can mention, dog. I don't wanna lie.
is a good example to us as Africans.
Facts.
Opportunities that have been thrown by our democracy. But it doesn't forget where it comes from. Why it's Guajuante? And I said, not on you, Kiluna. Lenelibina Kayenamo. Lemo praise. Is because he knows that yes, I accumulate, but I must also give. And I give Mudimu libadimu ba wokeletse ngwanese. Yeah.
La. Facts, man. Facts. He's speaking the truth.
Because we are proud of you as an African. Ari go bona o tsamaya ka dikoloi makgowa banagana batho ba bantsho kaofela re magodu.
Fact. You see, like white people, they think when they see a black person, they see a criminal. When they see a black child, they see a criminal. It's not like that.
My brother, I'm so happy ka dikoloi tsa gago. Ya ko moruleng ba mpone ke tsena. I'm very proud of you. Ke kopa re mo bethele matlo. Because that is what a black African must be. You must not become a capitalist nigger. When you get something, you don't change lives.
Wow, man, this is a beautiful speech, a beautiful motivation. I don't lie, man, because of the thing of like understanding where you come from and able to give back to our own people, to our own kids, right? To our own brothers and sisters, man. And you can see like people say like, even like me, I'm busy, like yes, like wow, and I'm busy, yes, like you are taking the truth, you are telling the motivation that this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And I think you will go a long way because what you do, you think and you want to change others and empower them. And I was explaining a story here, Kiri. Journalist Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, we are going to deal with you here in Africa. Yeah, this is not Europe. Donald Trump, you must take advice from here to SG. This is Africa. This is not Europe. You're not going to come and do a please.
A re bolaya makgowa. Ke tlhalosa ka boripana hela kere. Moruo wa naga ye o tshwerwe ke bomang. O tshwerwe ke makgowa. And then we introduce black economic empowerment so that Boma is solid by
Viva, 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 baby, viva, viva, baby, viva, baby, viva. Come on, viva, be, viva, be. You know, like this is what he's saying. Like BE is for us black people who run a business, so that our business can move forward and we can afford.
In the business space. Or no, we must not do that. Re bolaya makgowa mo South Africa. So makgowa o kila le bona lekgowa le le sa berekeng. O kila le bona lekgowa le le dulang mo mokhukhu.
Wi-Fi. I like Trump must know this is not Europe, bro. Trump must know this Africa. We are not going to take their whatever they come with. You understand? And like now, black people are opening their eyes now. Now we are opening our eyes and we're seeing like these people they want to come with there's some strategy that does not make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. So like now we say like black people. Let me see. Season 16 or 17. Let's listen carefully.
Changing the lives of the people for the better. And that is why re lwanelang gore go nne le change in our country. So ditseno tse di batlang go tseya South Africa ba ba batlang gore gatela re tshwantse re lwane re sireletse South Africa ya rona. This is our country. We don't have two passports, we've got one. And we must be in solidarity with others. Baba tlatlapiwa mo lehatsheng.
So like this is what I always say to black people. No China, no a Chinese, no a white man, no a Indian man who's going to change this country. I used to say this, man, and black people they must start to put in their mind. No a white man, European, no a Chinese from a China, no a Indian from India is going to change this country. You, black child, is your duty, is your responsibility to make sure you change this country. That's a work that you need to do. You must run the business, you must employ your people, you must make sure black is going up.
Sekolo ha o tshwantse o kry mmereko o tshwantse o tle ka experience re re ntho eo ha e fele ha batho ba kreye experience ha batho ba kreye experience ko mmerekong ha le ya ko masepala wa Madibeng le batla mmereko ba le batla experience le ba reporte ko nna because re ju ko mmerekong. Ha ikonomi ya rona e dumela go agiwa mebereko ka ba ntšha go fitlhela ka 35 upwards a ba fuwe mmereko.
But it's a thing of like we need to think for the business that does not. But I think like now sectors that are being introduced to businesses where like now they can train students, right? They can train the students, yeah, something like that. At least like now we can lead to that stage. You understand? Um, we can lead to that stage.
Pakasithomi lilinyatsi batho aba fuwe mmereko go ya ka go lekalekana. So today a re keteka letsatsi la tswalo la ANC, re keteka nnete le tswelopele. So comrades, ke a le leboga for being here today. We will meet on Saturday.
What is happening on Saturday? Wednesday, like we'll meet on Saturday because of I want to be there. So exciting. So like man, this beautiful content I was rating on, I love it so much. But we're going to allow him to finish. But like man, Black Child, this is your duty to make sure this country is developed by you. Right? It's your duty. So like now let me go and listen to him. Um and let me do this for him to finish before we are going to close this. You understand?
Murureng Stadium, I know is already full. But as we celebrate 114, we must ensure, Comrade Louis, that this organization, Yabo Koko Baruna, works for our people. How neilwe mmereko go runele councilor asimaye.
Bereka, do your work. If they give you job as a mayor, do your work. Asima mo.
How palwa ke mmereko ntsha batho ba ba sa bereking ba. And then how filwe mmereko a go nne le phapang. How le meyara o tsamaye ke tjho le funeral ya ngwana. O bonagale baagi ba go itse gore meyara wa bona ke mang. Ba ba tsenyang matsogo a bona mo thiling ba utswa a ba di ba je a ba tshwara.
Hadibaje, guys. I'm hungry like now. The thing I will say like take MD and saying to Black Child that this is your job to change this country. This is your job. No one is going to change South Africa. No one is going to change Africa. No Chinese, not India, not you is your duty. My name is MD in the card. I do the most every day. Stay tuned. I love you so much. Bye bye.